Hey, everybody. Good to see you this morning. Well, I mean, I guess good for you to see me this morning. So, the thought I had that's behind the post today, behind the article today, is this thought. If you get paid for something you would do for free, you're on to something. Like that was, I was just meditating on that recently. Uh, and I can remember the first time that this happened for me. I can kind of go back and I'm a connector, and so what I'm always doing, whether it's my job, whether it's my family, whether it's at church, whether it's out in the world running errands, I'm always connecting with people. I'm always spending time noticing people and observing people and asking curious questions and listening to what people tell me and affirming superpowers that I see in people and affirming the good that I see, calling forth the good. And then from that process of understanding people and drawing people in close to me and seeing people and observing people, then I often make connections out in the world between those people, right? And so if I see somebody that has a really really big need, um, and then I know someone else of integrity who meets that need, it's my joy to bring those people together because I've seen so much progress um, and impact happen in the world through simply connecting two of the right people at the right time. And so I'm a deep, deep believer in that, right? I remember the first time I got actually paid for that because I was able to connect a friend of mine who has this incredible superpower when it comes to technology, um, and technological strategy with an organization that was in deep need of his specific gift. And this was an organization with integrity, and that I kind of believed in their mission. And so two people I believe in, right? One of them has a need, one of them has a service that they provide. I put them together, and it's almost a no brainer that they do business together. And so my one of my friends got the services that they need, and one of my friends got a new client and a contract. And that friend, sent me a pretty significant check for that. And I just it almost made me feel giddy because when you have that moment where you're like, man, I cannot believe that somebody paid me to do the thing that I love the most. You look at it and what you feel is like, wow, there's no downside to this. This is win 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 all around, right? Like the person that got the services won, the person that got the contract won, and then I won, and everybody's happy. It's a pretty cool situation. So look for those moments in your own life when the exercise of your gift, and if you've been with me for a while, or if you're just showing up, the journey we're on is to help you understand your superpower, to help you understand that unique way in which you benefit benefit the world through cooperation with your unique design, right? So it's this kind of deep radical self understanding that enables you then to start to operate in intentionality, right? So it's, I think most of us are operating instinctively. So I mean, everybody has this gift, and not everybody could put it into words, but everybody has it. And if you have it, then you're probably instinctively operating in that gift at different times. But once you're able to name that gift and put words to it, it's almost like putting handles on it so that you can grasp it and you can hold it, and you can start to exercise that gift much more frequently. That's what I'm seeing with my gift of connection. Once I could put it into words, oh, I'm a connector. I'm a super connector. Okay, my superpower is authentic connection for mutual progress. Once I put a label on it or a name on it, I was like, okay, I'm going to look for every opportunity that I can operate in this superpower of authentic connection for mutual progress. And, you know, I cannot tell you the amount of doors that began to open when I began to intentionally press into that gift. And that's the path that I have everybody on. That's kind of in my orbit, is I want to see everybody I'd love to see millions of people really awaken to the understanding of their beautiful design and cooperation with that design and the exercise of their unique superpower, which is the way in which it's the thing that brings them the most joy and brings the most effectiveness and value into the world. And so look for the clues. That's what this article is all about. Is look for the clues, and take your risks, do your experiments, and if you get the one of the biggest clues you can get is if somebody sends you a check for doing the thing that you would have gladly done for free. And so pay attention to that. That's really the exhortation for today, is pay attention. It's been good to spend time with you this morning, and I wish you the best. Have a super day. Take care.